and welcome back to the 350th episode of Don't Make This Weird. I'm one of your hosts, as always, hanging out here with our other host, Tony.
How's it going?
Happy to be here. Glad you guys are already jumping in. I see some stuff already happening over in chat, which is awesome. But you know the drill, guys. You've been here enough. How has your week been, Tony?
Why is it always go to my week first?
Because I do the intro.
Nobody wants to know. All right, so in the lifestyles of the rich and shameless, I still have the 45 caliber thing in my kidney that I'm trying to get out. That's been fun. I mean, 10 millimeter, 45 caliber, it's right around the same measurement, right? A bunch of really cool stuff coming down the pipe. We'll talk about that a little later. I don't know. Overall, my week has been uneventful, but just, picking heavy stuff up and putting heavy stuff down. So, I mean, no news is good news, I guess.
That's what they say.
I mean, come on. I'm a middle-aged bald guy doing the things. How much more boring do you want to get?
Oh, you know what? We're here for a reason, I guess, to talk about those kinds of crazy things. I mean, we can go back to the whole middle-aged thing in a little while. Because I still am like, is that what I am? Is that what I... Oh, yeah. Not the middle-aged bald guy, but you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be 50 in less than 2 months now. And obviously I can get into the details of the week of, obviously teaching, mowing lawns, throwing sledgehammers through walls, doing demo stuff, which is great because it gets out a lot of aggression and you get paid for it. So I'm not really seeing the downside. But yeah, how was your week, Heather?
So, I mean, still healing from my surgery for my naughty finger, having to be in a sling. I was actually going through pictures. My phone was like, hey, you have way too much crap on your phone. Apparently, I'm a picture hoarder. I keep trash on my phone, all that good stuff.
Sure.
So, I was going through that stuff, and I realized, like, a picture popped up, and it's been 3 years since I've had that whole situation going on. So, finally... I waited too long and now, my finger is actually crooked. But for now, hopefully it will, straighten out.
Let me show you a little trick. Take your mind off that pain.
Whew. But, it's actually not that bad. I'm pretty surprised at how quickly it has healed up and whatnot. So I'm glad about that.
Good.
Being middle-aged. Anyway, so, I don't know. It's been a... great week. It's been a blessing, I can say, because I'm doing the new job, the new gig. I've been there since January now, I think.
That's
and it's just I have really great people that I work with. I have a really great boss. The owner there is amazing, and I get to work with teas and spices and stuff that is actually fresh.
So you come to the dark side, we have cookies.
Yeah, I get to try all the different teas and stuff. So that's another thing that's really cool because we have 90 different teas. We get new teas in seasonally.
Yeah.
And for me, I wasn't a big tea drinker before. I used to give you so much crap about it, but now I've become a tea snob. Now that I've got to try all of these wonderful teas.
See what
that we
happens
got.
when you come to the dark side.
So, and again, this is not me giving a hey, a infomercial or not being whatever sponsored whatever, but
wait, we're sponsored to drink tea?
No, but I do buy a lot of it, so I guess when you come over you can always try it, but it's just
look, all I'm saying is that your green matcha is just absolutely amazing. Hot, cold, it doesn't matter.
The matcha,
it's awesome.
I didn't like it at first. I hated it. I thought it just tasted like freaking grass.
Not gonna lie, that's kind of where I was at, because when I've had matchas in the past, it's just hot.
Yeah, but I discovered
you did
what it takes to make it actually pretty good. So
you unlocked a new achievement when it comes to green matcha.
I did. So it's not far away. It's far enough. It's a drive, but I get to sit there and listen to some podcasts on the way in on Spotify, or talk on the phone. So it's not that bad, but it's nice to finally be at a place, mentally where I feel really good and I'm not super peopled out anymore enough to where I'm like, oh yeah, I love my job. Like
It's
I'm
too
going in.
peoply out there.
It can be. It used to be like when I was working the 10 plus hours or whatever, like
Oh
all
yeah.
those days, like I had no energy for pretty much anything. So I'd come home and just that was it. Now it's kind of nice because there's days where I'm still working on trying to get stuff done here. Plus with farmers market,
Yep.
all that stuff going on, like it's pretty busy. Trying to keep that inventory up and all that fun stuff. And life's just been great. We've got three big dogs here. Like that's different to me. I haven't had a dog for like 15 some years.
Yeah, and now you
So
have
it's
three
nice.
people-sized dogs.
Now I got three people size one, which is great. So, I can't complain. I'm in a good spot right now, and I'm glad that I made it through the freaking winter and everything else that I had going on. So, it's
Yeah.
good to be back.
Yeah, it's definitely good to be back. I mean, we were talking about a little bit of that before the show. It's like reminiscing and going over doing this for almost 10 years.
I know.
How did that happen?
I don't, like thinking back to the prior before we actually decided to go to doing the podcast.
Yeah.
It was, hey, we should do a podcast. And you were like, And then finally, Joey came around and was like, we should do a podcast. We're like, yeah. What, dude? Like, what? But I'm glad that happened. Like we've had different people join us on the show. We've had a lot of different guests.
Yeah.
We've had, we've met some really freaking cool people because of doing the show.
Absolutely.
And just like the events that we've done, the different music that we've got to experience, the different people that have come into our lives due to this. It's been such a wild ride in the 10 years. And I know we've said this before and we talk about this a lot, but it's different. It's a whole different experience to be able to be on the camera, meet people in person that have watched us on the show, like say some of the weirdest crap and just they were like, we want to be friends.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I would never
wanna
say
be
weird
friends.
stuff.
So, it's definitely been a really cool experience for one. We're at 350 episodes. I mean, there was more. We should be a little bit further, but there are some that there's some mix-ups and some,
between all the tech issues we had when we first started doing this whole thing and
Yeah.
having the ability to figure out how to podcast live.
Yeah.
And go through all of the phases and the updates and oh hey, YouTube's doing this update now, so now we got to chase this algorithm or whatever it is. Not that I was ever really good at chasing the algorithm. I was just like, hey, we're doing a thing like it, I guess.
Just like it. Click link, subscribe, all them things. But like
yeah, the shilling and plugging all the stuff that we're doing. But I mean, I guess that goes back to like eating your own dog food, because I mean we've had to evolve, if you will, with the changing of the seasons and the trends and like I don't think we ever had to worry about getting canceled because we're a small enough channel.
Yeah.
But in the same token, you want to have some semblance of production to this show of not, oh, hey, we're just some weird homeless guy in a garage and
right.
a laptop on McDonald's Wi-Fi. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's not something like that. I mean, there are so many different things like you could look at. I listen to many different podcasts and whatnot, and I see like their production levels. I see the work that they put in. For a lot of the ones that I do listen to are more like, Mr. Ball and things like that.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of production that goes into those with the storytelling and accuracy and all of that stuff where we're just like, hey, I mean, don't get me wrong. Thank you to the guy in the chair,
Yes.
who has brought up the studio quality, which I do appreciate. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
100%.
you. Shout out. We are very, very happy about that and grateful for it. But, we have grown though through all of these
Every time
years.
There's been a new incarnation of Strange Friends Media or Don't Make This Weird or Chill Stream or Guitar Fridays or whatever we decide to involve ourselves with in to try it out. I mean, we talked about Survivor Girl last week, you know, and even, you know, throwing cards and talking shit on Jerks and Suck My Deck. I mean, there's so many different shows that we've been a part of because we're like, hey,
Yeah.
let's see if this works and let's hang out with our friends doing it. And I think that's been part of the coolest element of this journey of I found a picture of us. I think it was our second year of doing this, and there was people like all across the road in this picture, but the way that the picture was taken was at night, and the film quality and the pixels was so crappy you couldn't make anything out. But there was just like this mob of people, and it's like,
Yeah.
I think that's me. Wait, that's got to be Heather standing next to me 'cause she's really short.
Yeah, it's easy to pick out the short kid. But yeah, I do remember, like, I do recall it. I was just talking with somebody about our
Yeah.
first episode.
Yeah.
We were down in the basement, had
Yep.
no idea what was going on outside, and apparently there was a tornado that was
Our
happening.
first episode out of the books, we literally podcasted through a tornado.
Yeah, we did. We did, and luckily we were down in the basement for it. You know, like,
Well, I
so
mean,
it's a good
it is
spot.
what it is.
Yeah, it has definitely been a crazy ride. Like, just again with the guests that we've had on, the extensions of Strange Friends Media.
Oh man.
You know, starting this, like, this was the mustard seed, if you will, or whatever you want to say, like the start of the beginning of all of that, and we've have other people that are branched out from Strange Friends Media because of this.
Well, and that's what's really cool about, you know, like we were talking about branching out and having so many other people that were involved with Strange Friends Media, because this is so much bigger than us. With everything that we've done with the show and the production and reaching out to other people going, I don't know how to do this. Help me navigate this so we can, you know, bring our production up instead of just being some homeless guy in a garage.
Yeah.
Because when you look at that, you were talking about these different shows like Joe Rogan. I mean, I just finished watching Hot Ones with Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
And it's literally 2 tables put together. The whole entire room's black, and they got amazing lighting, and they're eating hot wings.
Yeah.
Like, what a simple concept.
It is a simple concept, but, like, the idea of how do they pick out which ones that they're using? Because I noticed, like, watching the different episodes, they do have different sauces.
Yep.
They have someone that makes those wings. They have, you know, like, that whole, like, who's going to tap out first thing. Like, I do enjoy it, but I do also feel for their guest on there as well. But, like, you know, regardless, there is still some kind of sort of production or someone behind the screen that makes them look good just the same.
Absolutely. And that's what I think is so cool is it's literally just, you know, poor Sean. Like, he's had how many episodes of eating all of these hot sauces and not... I swear, the dude has no taste buds left. His stomach is absolutely... I mean, I'm sure he's had to have a few different stomach operations to put new stomachs in and so on and so forth. But, like, he is such a champ when it comes to having great interview questions while he's still riding the struggle bus.
Dude, I couldn't.
He just tried to swallow Satan's anus. Because,
good
God.
There is no way. Like, I would be tapping out probably on the second wing, and I'd be like, well, I guess I'm fired.
I've done the fat guy challenge with the wings of death. And, like, look, after the bomb, oh God, you can't taste anything for days. It's just chemicals. And it's so bad. But like everything leading up to that, it's like, okay, this is a little warm. There's some flavor here.
A little bit of warm.
You can enjoy a portion of this, but after the bomb, forget it. Like,
there's nothing that says I would like to shit blood in the morning.
Sure, let's go with that.
Thank you.
Yes,
but like you said, the concept of the show, cool idea. Glad I'm not the host on that one.
Poor Sean. Like, Sean's a trooper.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind, like, trying different things, but I think, you know, different foods or different stuff from, like, you know, around the world or whatever. It does make it a little bit dicey, though, with the allergies that I have. But, you know.
Well, speaking of that, we've actually kicked around the idea of doing a cooking show together.
We have for
almost
12 years, right?
Right, yeah, pretty much. But it's hilarious because looking at... I went live on Facebook, I think it was a couple of months ago or something, just cooking, you know, I think I was making a burger bowl or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
And there was you guys. Thank you for jumping on and chiming in, because it was lunchtime talks with Tony, but it was really surreal because I just got on, talked about the stupidly mundane stuff of cooking your own food and having the time set aside where you can just decompress.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was crazy because so many people jumped on and were like, yeah, why is more people not getting online and doing the stupid mundane stuff of cooking their own lunch? I mean, I don't want to watch somebody clean a bathroom, but like cooking lunch is really interesting because we have had some amazing conversations over just cooking lunch.
Yeah.
And ideas like this have come out of, hey, what we should do to like up the production value of the show?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a guy in the chair.
Yeah.
Lo and behold,
there's a guy in the chair.
We have a guy in the chair.
Mm.
But it's been such a cool journey thus far of doing this show and meeting these people like you were talking about, and just it's so weird that this is our life.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to do what we get to do and get to go to the places that we get to go to and meet the people that we get to meet. Like, I have to pinch myself sometimes. I'm like, I'm a co-host on a podcast? When the hell did that happen?
10 years ago. I can answer that for you.
But you get what I mean,
I do.
though. Like,
yeah.
When you talk to random people or whatever, and they're like, well, what do you do for a living? Or, hey, what do you do for fun? And it's like, I'm a co-host on a podcast. Oh, really? Like, they get super excited. And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. But I guess it kind of is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because, like, today I was at work and I'm talking, and then I was like, oh, yeah, I've known... Someone said something about, oh, did you go to school in Vassar? And I said, no, but I'm friends with someone who did. And I really hate to say, like, I don't know what their name was.
Sure.
But I was like, oh, I don't, Tony. He was from Vassar or whatever.
Yeah.
And I said, we do a podcast together. Maybe that's where you've seen me before. But it was, like, interesting because I don't just throw that shit around. Like, I don't.
Well, of course.
It's not that I'm embarrassed that we do this podcast, but, like, for a long time when I was a manager, I was like, I don't want my associates seeing me, like...
Well, it's professional
act a
and
fucking
personal.
Fool. But
right.
Now I don't care. I have a job I go to, but I don't live, you know what I mean? Like, I have a life outside of work now, which is freaking crazy.
Well, it's crazy. I mean, as you can tell, like, what you see is what you get. There's no faking the funk. We're not playing bit parts. This is us.
I mean, I got real hair today. Look at
Yay,
this.
real
Look
hair.
At this crap.
Wait.
It's grown.
Are you saying that I don't have real hair?
For $25 or $35, I can get you some hair.
I'd rather not. Although
I'm just excited.
I'm pretty sure there's blackmail pictures somewhere of me looking like Lilu from The Fifth Element.
Yes, there is, actually.
I want to see that.
You're gonna have to, talk to the black market person.
$30.
I will show you that picture later.
All right.
So, really quick, I'm gonna go ahead and get into chat. Because Tim Latal Baghead is blowing up the chat, which we appreciate. Let's see, do something like louder. Baghead is number 1. Alfalfa flowers for Heather. Yeah. Mr. Guy likes Baghead Mad Music Creations. Mr. Guy's garbage. Is it worth it? Brains. Action Surge. Initiative Impossible. Baghead has 75 XP chat points. Strange Friends. Baghead's favorite kind.
Oh, he's killing
All
it.
right.
That's right. I want to talk about Baghead in a little bit. But I'm going to go over to chat too.
Okay.
Andrew's chiming in, says, good evening, friends.
Good evening.
And then we have Michael Campbell saying, hi, weirdo.
Hello.
And we've got a bunch of people watching, but nobody's commenting. Guys, how can I say hi and read your comment if we don't have comments? Like, that's the whole point. Let's engage.
We do engage with our viewers, but please don't make me say weird stuff.
Oh, always make Heather say weird stuff.
Man.
But yeah, you said something last episode, and I thought it was really interesting that getting out of your own way, because of someone like Baghead can do what Baghead does, and most people are scratching their head going, I don't know what I'm watching. I think I need therapy because this is some really strange stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the fact that he has the attitude of I just don't give a fuck.
That's fantastic, honestly.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do and create. Like, there's been several times where I've followed his stuff on YouTube, and he gets a new video or a new song put out, and I'm just like, damn, I gotta go back to the studio and create some more stuff because he's inspired me with the stuff that he was doing. Like, and it's all over the map. There's the silly stuff. There's the personal stuff that he records.
Yeah.
There's the kind of in between where I'm just gonna create absolute nonsense. But it's funny as hell because you're like, who is this idiot on my YouTube in a bag? And why is he dancing that way?
But you know what?
It's awesome. I love it. Like, seriously. No shame, but like, thank you, Baghead, for inspiring all of us to just get out of our own way and create.
Yeah. I mean, that is a big thing that I was talking about last week is just, I feel like so many of us just kind of worry about, what if they think I'm weird? Who cares? I think you get to an age where you're just finally like, I don't care. As long as I'm not going to jail and I'm not hurting nobody's feelings too bad, like, it should be good.
Right.
Like, be a good human. Just be a good person.
Apparently, they keep moving the goalpost of what it means to be a good human.
But if you are out to create and you're making things like, I admire that. I admire the fact that he just is like, yeah, I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it. Because, like, if we wouldn't have just was like, yeah, we're just going to do it, where would we be here, like, 10 years later with all these great freaking people that we've met throughout this whole journey and interviewed and...
Yeah, if you go back and watch any of the first couple of seasons of Don't Make This Weird, like, if you're going to wait for it to be perfect, you're waiting too long. Like, we literally jumped in with both feet, had no clue what we were doing.
Mm-mm.
And here we are almost... 10 years later, like I was having a conversation with Bobby and she was like kind of hemming and hawing of where she wanted to go with her professional career. And I said, well, what are you doing in 5 years? Because 5 years is going to go like that. And you're going to have degrees or you're going to be in the same place that you're at.
Mm-hmm.
And now she has a couple of degrees on her belt. She's doing really well.
Yeah.
And she's like, I have to thank you for that because you put that check there.
Mm-hmm.
Of going, well, what are you going to do in 5 years? Because 5 years is going to go by.
Yeah.
Are you going to put the effort in to do something completely different? So future 5 years from now goes, I'm really glad I made those decisions because it's put me on course for doing stuff that I've really wanted to do all my life. And yet here we are almost 10 years later going, we have no idea what we're doing. We're making this shit up as we go along.
Well, and you bring up the 5-year thing. Like, I feel like I just kind of, I feel like I wing it because I feel like looking 10 years, 5 years out for me sometimes is kind of hard. Not hard to picture. It's not hard to picture, but like,
sure.
Once you've been had that threat, 12 years ago.
Right.
That threat. I'm grateful for these 12 years, but I finally had to stop and live in the time.
Yeah.
Live in the time. Would I like to be 5 years? I think I'm gonna have X, Y, and Z. I would love to tell you that, but in the same sense too, I know how life is ever changing.
Yep.
So I like figuring out and living in the moment at the moment.
Well, and I think that there's a lot less of the insecurity and the fear response to that of we're just going to do it and see where it goes. Because I mean, if we took 2 seconds to, familiarize ourselves with our friend the camera and the microphone. I mean, I remember vividly when you're like, nope, no cameras in the studio, and I'm not going to talk on the mic unless I absolutely have to.
Right.
Because you were like, no, we're not doing cameras. And
I was not interested. I'm not gonna lie. Even right now, I'm getting ready to put my hair up, and I'm like, please don't switch over right at the moment.
But here's the funny part about it is the minute that we had cameras live in studio, everybody was like, oh my God, Heather, you're so pretty. And I'm just like, what about me? And they're like, well, you're the old guy, so we're just going to focus on Heather. Wait, are you Heather's dad? How does this work?
Somebody has asked that before. I will say, this week has been interesting because I think it was Monday. Somebody came into the shop and wanted a tea, and we were talking, and it was somebody that actually works at Charlene's Book Nook.
Oh, nice.
I freaking love that place, for one. I'm shout out to them. So they
It's
came
a great
in
place.
and we were talking, and it was like, hey, I forgot how we got. He said some kind of reference from the 80s, and I was like, oh yeah, da da da. You know, like I butted up to it. And then it was kind of funny because he goes, wait a minute, I didn't think you'd get that reference. I said, what do you mean? He goes, I thought you were in your 30s. So I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, you know.
Well,
So.
speaking of books,
Oh, my hair's
over
weird
on
now.
Facebook land here, we've got a couple of people saying hi. Laura Gira is saying hi, and Brooke Luther is in chat saying hi there. We need to talk about Brooke.
Let's talk
'cause
about Brooke.
I am ridiculously excited that June 11th, right here in studio, we're gonna figure out the camera angles and stuff. But Brooke is gonna be here talking about and helping promote her book.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it'll be out. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brooke. That your book will be out by June 11th, so we'll be kind of
fantastic.
on the coattails of
Yeah.
her book release, and she's been doing a ton of promotion for that. So we'll have a bunch of like posters and stuff promoting Brooke coming on the show, because it was funny. We talked about it last episode,
Yeah.
and I shouted her out, and then she was like, "Oh my god, you didn't have to do that." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I love this book.
Yeah.
Go check it out."
I'll
Like,
be peeking into that book this week.
yeah.
So.
I lent you my copy, so
Yes. Yeah, just and that's because I really would love. I like to be able to deep dive before
Yeah.
having a guest on. I'll be honest though, like I'm definitely not professional once we have one on. It's just like whatever questions pop up, what I feel like we don't actually script anything out. We
No.
just go with it. We tried that.
yeah, it didn't
You
work.
know, we've tried that, but I'm looking forward to having her on as a fellow author. Well, yeah, I've got stuff.
We've written stuff.
Yeah,
together.
we both have. Like,
She said, "Yeah, June 7th is when the book
Perfect,
comes out." So
perfect.
yeah, 4 days after the book release.
yeah, we'll definitely be able to have her on, talk to her, and kind of go into those questions. I'll wait until then instead of just like start hammering them out now. But being also writers, lyricists, things like that. Like I'm very interested in getting to talk with her and talk about how she got to getting to this book and published and things like that. I cannot wait to meet her.
Oh, yeah.
and read some of the book this week. So I'm prepared.
You're not gonna want to put it down. I'm just saying. 'Cause
Good. I have time.
The minute that I got the book in my hands, I was just like feverishly reading it. And I couldn't put it down. Like I read the whole thing probably in 2 days.
All right.
And good Lord. By the way, the name of the book is Killer Kids by Brooke Luther. Look, it's going to be on all the places that you can get books, Amazon, Goodreads. Go check it out. She's actually on Facebook. Brooke Luther author. Type it in on Facebook. I think she's on Instagram too under the same moniker. But
Very cool.
guys, go check it out. Go support her. Go buy the book.
And then tune in
Because we're going to have her
because
here
we're gonna
live in
actually
studio.
have her on, and
Yeah.
then maybe because we do have a really good active group of people that jump in and chat, maybe they'll have some good questions for her and be prepared and whatnot. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to having her here in studio, get to meet her, and like I said, look at the book. And
I'm excited.
Tony's been telling me about it, so I'm ready to be able to take a look at that as well. So
Yeah,
Very
it's great.
cool.
Like Killer Kids, go check it out, guys. She's on Facebook, she's on Instagram. The book is great. She's actually working on book 2, but I'm gonna let her talk about that because I'm ridiculously excited the way that the first one ended. I really want to see how she picks up book 2. So.
very cool.
No spoilers, though.
No
We're not gonna
spoilers.
bring any spoilers.
No spoilers.
Spoilers.
So next week we won't have a show.
Right. Yep.
And then the week after we will
Yep.
come back. So just so you guys know, so you're following.
Yep.
And then at some point, there will not be a show because we will be going to New Hampshire for a trip.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to that, to go see Big Box Dave.
Big Box
So I'm
Dave.
ready to go see him.
Oh, she said Brooke Luther Books on Instagram. So guys,
Perfect.
go check that out.
You could probably pre-order, right?
Yeah, I think you can pre-order. And Brooke, if you want, drop the link in the chat here so everybody can look at that, and then I'll share the link when we're done with the show. And we'll have all of that stuff put up on when she's in studio,
Very,
so
very
that
cool.
way you guys can see the links and whatnot. We actually have our resident editor Jay, working on that promo stuff, so we can share that and kind of push and drive some traffic to the show for Brooke, not for us, because
absolutely,
because
we'll be here.
Yeah,
because we're doing our thing, but we're here for to be able to do that interview with her. I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, I really think you're gonna like the book, and I mean, come on, it's a zombie book. Who doesn't like zombie stuff?
I like zombie stuff, but if I get a little bit, creeped out.
Well, look, did you like Zombieland?
I did.
Okay, cool. It's nothing like Zombieland.
Okay, then. I liked Zombieland. And then I tried playing Zombieland on the is it called the Quest? Anyway. The VR.
The VR, yeah.
And turns out panic is real when they're right in your face and you feel like you're there. They're funny characters in there, but the zombies are not. So there's that.
She said, okay, pre-order is on Amazon and pre-order for paperback on B and N.
Okay.
So
very cool.
Yeah, go check that out, guys. Tippity tap those keys. Go pre-order the book because it's dropping June 7th. Look, you won't be dissatisfied or unsatisfied, or words are hard. With Killer Kids, I can't talk about this book enough because it's a great book. I love it.
Okay, well then stop talking about it because we got to get her in studio and talk with her.
I know. Why is it not June 11th
I'm giving
yet?
you love.
There's so many questions that I have.
Yes, we'll be prepared.
Well, I'm wondering how many spoilers I can't give away by asking the questions that I have because the way that she did these characters.
Tread lightly. We'll tread lightly. Bobby is joining in on chat over here on YouTube. She says, "Grandpa Tony."
Get off my lawn!
Oh, man. That age thing. We were talking about the middle age thing.
Here's the thing, is I'm a grandfather 3 times over now.
I know.
How did that happen? Like,
well, birds and the bees. Things happen.
That's the birds. How do you... So... All right. How does that work? I've never understood the correlation between the birds and the bees.
I don't know.
And touching no-no squares. Like, how does that work?
I didn't really so...
I don't think that kind of channel.
No, it's really not that kind of channel. So, you're right, guy in the chair. Thank you. He's trying to
thank you, guy in the chair.
He wants us to be, monetized and not kicked off, so thank you for covering us. All I know is all I know is when that conversation went up, I know all about it, and I just did not want to talk about nothing. When I was a kid, I was like, no thanks.
Look, my dad's like, hey, here's a VHS tape. Watch. You got any questions? I'll answer them afterwards. And I'm like, really? The Betamax? You're gonna swirl it this way? This is how we do this?
Bobby says, I need to be, and there's a heart there in my way on the show with you. LOL. I have so much to say.
Yes, girl. Get in the studio.
We have had Bobby in the studio before. I think Bobby is not a stranger to Strange Friends Media.
We got more stuff in chat here. Yeah, Amanda's chiming in, says, Tony's funny. Brooke says, thank you, Tony. I can't wait. And then Rodney is chiming in. Says, sup, guys? Miss you tons.
Miss you too. We've had him in studio too. We have interviewed a lot of people.
We've interviewed
in
a lot
these
of
10
people.
years. We have interviewed a lot of people. What's all that?
Facebook.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, thanks, Brooke, for popping that up in Facebook.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, oh no, what happened?
Yeah, if you guys are on Facebook and chat, Brooke just dropped the link. Go check that out and take a look at it. Like, hey, shill because we can.
Because we can. Why? Because we gotta.
That's right. Hey, Emily Carlson's chiming in, says, first timer. All right, appreciate you.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half that you'll never get back. Just saying.
Yep, and we're only half in. So, glad you guys are joining us. So let's...
Go back to the middle-aged thing, because I want to know how you're navigating that myself.
All right, well... I don't know, first and foremost, sometimes getting to this point in life with like all the things that we've already like faced and went through,
Sure.
a little bit rough. And then it's also like, I still am here.
I
Okay.
don't know how I've lived this long,
I
seriously.
know you did say that the other day because you had a barbecue and we were over there
Yeah.
hanging out for that. But that was a lot of fun.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Yeah, a bonfire, all that good stuff.
It was so
but
much fun.
like you kind of said that too. You brought that up.
Well, yeah, because I mean, look, I'm not saying that I am anybody famous, but when you have traveled the roads that I've traveled, been on tour with several different bands, been all over the United States, and when you're on stage, you got a license to literally get away with murder. And you know, coming out of the 80s thing where it was musical acrobatics with your instrument and running around on stage with your guitar and setting stuff on fire and just you're there to have a show.
Right. You're the entertainment.
Well,
the
right. I do not entertain. But like there's so many times and this is not bragging rights. I have no idea how I've gotten home after the gig.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I was driving, but like when you're on the road for 3-6 months out on tour,
Right.
and it's you ride into town, you drink copious amounts of alcohol and substances, and then you wreck the town and leave, and like it all blurs together. So I sincerely have no idea how I'm alive after all these years, and then obviously, you know, we've made way better health decisions over the past 10-15 years or so because our bodies, you know, the damage wasn't done overnight. So it's not going to be fixed overnight. And, you know, currently where I'm sitting now is dealing with a .45 caliber bullet in my kidney.
Yeah, it's rough.
Trying to figure out how that happened because for the past 10-15 years, my health journey has gotten better because I've stopped putting garbage in my body and actually started working out and picking heavy things up and putting heavy things down.
There's that. There is that. But, you know, you talk about how, you know, going on tour, doing these things, living that life, doing that lifestyle, all that stuff. All the while, like me growing up, I was like, I will not get high before school because why waste it? You know, like I won't get it. I don't get into vehicles usually if anybody's been drinking.
Of
like,
course.
Just those kinds of things. And you're like, I don't know how I got home some days. I was like, I did not live that way.
Well,
you know,
that's
just differences.
It was also a bit of a different time, but you know, carelessness and irresponsibility is the same thing, regardless of whether there's cameras in front of us today versus, you know, 30 years ago.
Right.
Because, yeah, they had security cameras in banks, but like there was none of this.
No.
We didn't have, you know, every waking moment, oh, I got to post something on Instagram or, oh, I get to go live.
It's so different.
It's so weird growing up.
It is, but we fell in line with it, I feel like, as a society.
Oh, yeah.
We're like just us, our age, people, you know. It's so easy to just, like, get that notification on your phone that's instantly attached to you, like, day in, day out. You know, like, it's weird for me because at work we use it as, like, our checklist. We use it as our schedule, you know. So it's constantly on. I get shit because I keep my phone on silent.
Same.
I just can't handle, like, all of the notifications all of the time. I can't handle it.
Well, we've talked about in the past about that, you know, that dopamine and that serotonin hit every 5 seconds. I can't deal with the notifications either because my phone's constantly being blown up, not because I'm popular.
Right. Well, it's just all the notifications of emails. And,
yeah, exactly.
You know, yes, lots of people like messaging and finding like, how are you doing? There's sometimes like, I will be truthful. I'm still in that frame where if I don't have time to actually message and give you my time, like if I don't have time to give you my time, I don't always necessarily answer back right away because I'm not just going to give you a little crap message. I mean, it might be like, hey, I'm at work or something like that. But I generally will tend to, if it's someone I haven't heard from in a while, I don't want to be like, hey, quick answer. Like a lot of times I won't be able to even read it while I'm at work because I'm at work. You know, I'm getting paid to be there, not be on my phone. So it is different.
Emily's chiming in over here and says, hey, I got the kid down, so it's my turn to be on and watch. She said, I love picking stuff up and putting stuff down. Dude, I can tell you some stories, no camera. I don't want them either. I wear a watch and I can't deal with it.
Yeah. Truth. I mean, big
Well,
time.
And it's crazy too, because like I was having a conversation with Jay when they came out to visit and
Yeah.
whatnot. He's like, dude, go out and touch grass. Like, do stuff. Don't put it on social media.
Yeah.
And you know, I like doing the living like a homeless person for the weekend of going out, everything you got in your pack, and that's what you survive on.
Yeah.
Because nature always wins. So regardless of how well you're prepped, regardless of how many times you've done the reps and sets, you know, it's gonna rain when you're trying to build a fire. You know, your canopy's gonna fall down because you didn't do the right knot to have it over top of your stuff, or you're going to get eaten alive by mosquitoes because you set your base camp up in a swamp.
Yeah.
Like, these are the things, but they're the challenges mentally and physically to go, okay, am I going to ride this out? Because I don't have Google to go, hey, Google, how do you get rid of a hornet sting?
Right.
Like, we came from the generation of, don't tell my mom or don't tell my dad. I'm going to get grounded for eternity.
Right.
Because y'all dropped a hammer on my toe.
Or if it's most important that you have to look it up, go to the card catalog.
Go to the card catalog.
Right?
Oh my God, the Dewey Decimal
yes,
System.
Yes.
Oh, numbers are hard.
Now it's like, I feel like it's a blessing and a curse to be able to just get your phone and look up, and you know, there's so much more wealth of knowledge that way as well, as long as you're getting it from the right sources. But again, we're all like freaking cats chasing after the little freaking laser pointer 100%. Every time the light blinks on our phone, or we get a buzz on the phone, or you know what I mean? Like, it's just instant, and I feel like sometimes because of that and that constant, people expect you to answer like right now.
Oh, they get pissed if you don't.
Some people, not everybody. Like, if people that know me know that.
Wait,
if
is
I'm
that
not
why you
answering,
don't answer my calls?
Yeah.
Dick.
Because you know.
No, I get it.
No.
And that's the thing, is like, that's where I intentionally shut my phone off or throw it on the charger across the room, because when I'm in the studio and I'm writing music and I'm, you know, playing guitar or playing bass or trying to come up with a drum part.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where I'm like, I can't be distracted by that every 5-second, you know, serotonin hit or the dopamine hit, because I'm trying to focus on being in the moment and writing this music. Because you can't do that distracted.
Right.
Just like writing a book.
Writing a book, doing that, any piece of art, like me working on
your crafting
my stuff for farmers market and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like every little notification. And again, too, like there is a part of me sometimes when people message where I'm like, oh, I do have to answer. Like it's right, like, oh, I got to answer right away. But sometimes you just can't. Sometimes, and I'm also that person that's like, okay, if you don't answer me right away, that's okay. Unless it's like really, really important, like I need, like I'm worried about something. But again, I do understand, like we're meant to still be able to live our lives. Like how would people fare today if they had to not have the phones and just at home? Like when you're at home, that's it.
I was just going to say, like, we have gotten along as humans for thousands of years without this thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think it's interesting because, you know, whatever tinfoil hat theory you want to follow, when the balloon goes up or the EMP blows up, what are people going to do when they can't have access to that? That's why I try to remind myself that, you know, you can do human things without the aid of technology. It's easier. Like, trust me, I teach. Nice. And when you have students that ask questions, I'm like, to the Google box, because
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know everything. I know, shock. But
Shocker.
I don't.
What?
I use it for a teachable thing, because it's like, well, let's look it up together and figure this out.
Like, I'm not shitting on us being able to have that.
Right?
Like,
No,
really
I get it.
Not like, you know, like saying that this is all, oh my God, don't have your phone. I'm not saying that. I was talking with somebody the other day about how, like, in our time that we've been here already, like, we've witnessed so many different things as of, like, the computers and having internet in the houses and things like that.
Right.
And I
Good
used to
internet in the
I
house.
used to think about that though, like when my grandma, like my great grandmother, I was like, the stuff she used to say to me. Now I'm like, oh God. Now I'm saying like, I come from when the internet and when the computers were huge.
I'm older than Google.
When the computers were really big and the TVs were heavy with friggin' wood around them, and you had to go walk over and
Yeah.
turn the thing and put tinfoil on the antenna. Like just
Yep.
weird crap like that. You had to wait for commercials. So like now,
Right.
when people are streaming and they're like, I have to wait for a commercial, I'm like, nostalgia.
What?
Oh, good
It's
old
so funny
nostalgia.
you say that because I had a
Yeah.
conversation with my 106-year-old aunt. I said, what was the biggest thing that leveled you when it came to advances in technology?
Electricity.
And you know what she said
Right.
to me?
What's that?
She said color television.
Okay, yeah. My dad said that too.
And I was like, why is that such a thing? Well, then when you go back and do a little digging in history,
Yeah.
black and white television was forever because they didn't have the technology to broadcast with red, green, blue.
Yeah.
So when you're watching, like, I love going back and watching the Stooges. But when they like did the color correction, it's so weird because I loved watching the Stooges
Yeah, because you're so used
in
to
black
it.
and
Yeah,
white.
Exactly.
Like that's what I grew up with.
right.
So to see something like colorized or whatever, like it's still so weird to watch the Wizard of Oz in color.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But like when you see it, it's like, oh, there's something not right here. I don't know what's going on. But like that blew my mind. Like color TV, really? But then you look at the time, and it's obviously post World War II,
Right.
and all of the stuff that was going on with the advancements and dude, just automobiles.
Yeah.
Like in the
Yeah.
crazy
Oh my gosh, yeah.
spaceship stuff that they were inventing in the late 40s and the 50s and the 60s. Like, you want to talk about amazing machines that were straight out of the Jetsons.
Just interesting, like unbelievable stuff. And what was like one thing for you? Like if someone asked
For
you
me?
that today, like what would be one thing that you'd be like, yeah, this is something that was like, whoa, what the
Honestly, the whole apps thing. Like
yeah.
that, when we started doing the show,
Yeah.
and we were having on these different musicians and stuff like that, like the biggest thing that leveled me is I would always have to go find a YouTube video because I didn't always have my tuner on me.
Yeah.
And then I want to say it was Matt, the one guitar player. He's like, oh, no. He's like, dude, I got an app on my phone for tuning my guitar.
You're
And I
like,
was
wait, what?
What?
Like that's a possibility?
That's an option? Like,
Yeah.
dude, we're doing this. And just the conveniences of technology. Because, I mean, I'm constantly doing gigs.
Yeah.
So if my battery dies on my guitar and I didn't grab a battery for my tuner, now I can go to my phone and be like, hey, pull up the app.
Yeah.
And just like, I guess that's it, like you said before, it's the conveniences of technology, but it's also kind of a weird crutch because if you take that away, what do you do if you don't have a tuner on your phone app?
Yeah,
You have to go back and do it the old-fashioned way, and like tune by ear, or hey, give me a B on the bass or whatever,
Yes,
so I can
exactly.
tune my guitar.
Exactly.
But that's where I think going back and knowing how to do both ways, because that we've had conversations about my daughter Maddie. She's like, Dad, fuck technology. And I'm like, baby girl, I agree with you so much.
Right.
Because at least I know when the zombie apocalypse happens, she's going to survive.
Right.
Because she does things the old-fashioned way.
She really does. But I do remember the time when she came upstairs and she was like, what is that? And it was a Walkman. And
Right.
she was like, what is that? How does this thing work? What is it even for? And I was like, I'm dying inside. I'm that old. Like.
It's an ancient piece of technology that opened up your creativity.
You want to know something, though? Like, that kind of, I'm not going to say, like, it just floored me. I was like, oh, this technology. But the MP3 player with an SD card in it.
Yes! Oh my
I
God!
loved that.
The
I still
fact that
have one.
I didn't have to carry
have
around
one.
2 fat cases of
Yes.
CDs
Yes.
And I could just go,
that was a
here's my
game
whole
changer
entire
for me.
life.
That was
Oh,
a
man.
game changer for me.
100%.
Yeah, that I still have like a ton of them. I just found like a whole bunch, and I was like, oh, lots of music on there. We do have quite a bit of things going on.
Oh, yeah. The chat's blown up. Emily, I am loving the interaction. Thank you, hon. She says, oh, guys, I live out on the water, and I will set up a tent in the yard. And yes, we have a camper, but the rules are... Oh, dang it. Where the heck did it just go? I just lost the chat.
Uh-oh.
Not cool.
Well, you're looking for that. Do you mind if I
Yeah, go
over
ahead.
here?
Go ahead.
So over here on YouTube, let's see, where did I leave off? Bobby says you're alive by the grace of God, because I know you said that you were like, I'm surprised I'm still here.
Oh, 100%.
Bobby says my phone is on silent as well. I still am bombarded. Yep. That's why Nona has a camper, she says. Baghead says a can of pee. Tony, really? I don't remember you saying that. Bobby says use your encyclopedia. Yes.
Facts, bro.
Yes. Ladders throwing rhinos and laughing.
Yay.
Bobby, I use my phone all day for work. We pay for things we can't see. We have something our grandparents never dreamed about.
We have bills.
Oh, thank you.
We have
thank you.
bills.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You're not wrong.
I keep paying them and they keep showing up. What the hell's up with that?
Mm-hmm. Did you find your chat?
Yeah, I think I got the chat figured out. And she says, and warning, when it was 10 p.m., where are your children?
Yes.
Because they didn't care.
Yes.
And she said,
PSA.
that's right. And she says, I don't like the colorized stuff. Smartphones, I saw my first iPhone, and you could tilt it to play a game. I was so confused. That's the way it was with the old NES. Like, do you move the controller to get the thing to do the thing? And she said, we're such a middle generation. Guys, I still have my mix CDs. Girl, yes, there is nothing better than a mixtape.
I never had anybody.
Just saying.
I never had anybody make me a mixtape.
What?
Nobody did.
Oh, that's bullshit, man.
I know.
I am so clueless when it comes to the opposite sex. But every girl that I had a crush on, I would make a mixtape. And then, like...
How many did you make?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
I should never have
But that's
that
the
question.
thing, though, is like, look, I remember there was this girl that I had a super crush on. And I was so pissed because my best friend in school, Jason, he's like, "What, are you going to talk to her?" And I said, "No, God, why the hell would I do that?"
That whole awkward thing.
Well,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
I'm not much has changed. I'm still just as
Nervous.
awkward. But then, like, he's like, "Well, dude, make her a mixtape, and I'll help you give it to her." So this dick, I made this mixtape, like, poured my heart out. I was 15, and I was gonna die on that hill of having this girl, and then walk up to her. I'm just like, you know, that weird, awkward. You can't get words out because she's like right there, and then you finally get the words out, and you go, "Yeah, know what I mean?" And your friend bailed on you, and you're like, "I'm gonna run
I
away
have no
embarrassed
wingman.
now." Oh man, it was horrible.
I made this for you.
Right,
Throw it in
chuck
her
it at her
way.
and give her stitches in her forehead, but like
something dumb like that.
it was so awkward. Because there's no rules as written when it's in high school and you want to talk to your crush.
There isn't. I do remember having a crush in school as well. And I do also remember hiding in the closet as if the person could see me when I called them.
Did the same
Found their
thing.
phone. My friend, after I got off the phone in that awkward conversation, she said, "You do realize they couldn't see you. So why did you hide in the closet?"
I do what I want. You're not my mom.
I'm fucking awkward. That's why. I always have been. It is what it is.
Hey, Holly's chiming in. How's it going, Holly?
Hello.
Emily said, I made them, I make mine myself, downloaded it off Napster. Oh my God,
Napster.
yes.
LimeWire. Pirate
Kazaa.
Bay. I do remember all of that.
She said, "Girl, you need a wingman."
Oh, I don't know more. I'm all set.
But that was the thing. Like, how
Yeah.
do we go from like ridiculously awkward kids to even more
Yeah.
awkward teenagers to now we're like just weird awkward adults and like our
You know
vibe
what?
attracts our tribe.
I wear it. That's fine.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
I finally got to that point in life where I was just like, you know what? If I'm gonna be something, I'm gonna be authentically me.
100%.
And do I have days where I'm just like, God damn, I am awkward. Do I have those days? Absolutely have those days. I'll say something to a customer at work and I'll be like, I can't believe I just said that. And then I just walk away and own it. Like, whatever. You know,
I said what I said. I'm not taking it back.
Not taking it back. At least I'm not rude. I'm just like, why did I say that? That was so weird. Why? So...
Well, and I look at the little collective of people that we have and just how each one is so different from the next, but yet we're all awkward and we're all adults making this shit up as we go along, not having a clue of what we're doing.
Right.
But then, you have those different points of inspiration like Baghead.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, he's putting stuff up every single day. And I'm like, Jesus, who the hell am I? I need to step my game up because what the hell?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That is part of just letting it go. He's like, hey, I am who I am. I am going to wear that proudly. And you know what? Like I say, more power to those people that can do that.
You know what? Hey, wear your freak flag high. Cause
I think I got 5 more years before I start becoming that a-hole. That's just like, I am who I am. Deal with it. Be 50. I'm 50.
God, you're young.
Oh, yes. Well, 4 years, because in July I'll be 46.
Yeah, catch
That's
up.
okay,
fucker.
though. You know what? I am happy with that.
See,
leveling up.
I get 2 birthdays because, I was born in 76.
Yeah.
20 days after 4th of July. So I get 2 birthdays of I'm going to be 50. Yeah. And then, America is 250. So it's kind of cool. Like, you get 2 birthdays too. So
never thought about it that way.
That's how we roll.
So more presents. More presents. I'm just kidding. I don't care about presents.
Well, I mean, look,
I like giving presents. I don't like to.
Along with the technology thing, like, how cool is it that we live in a month where we get to blow shit up?
We were born in a month.
Right.
Yeah.
We're born in a month where we get to blow shit up, and generally, some people walk away from the 4th of July having less digits.
You know what's even more interesting is that there's places that don't allow it.
Right. We used to be one of those states.
I know. You had to
that never stopped us.
Nobody was stopped. They were just going to Ohio. Where was it? Ohio?
Ohio, Indiana.
Yeah. Indiana.
Oh, yeah. Canada.
Yep. We're just like, I'll stop. I don't get fireworks. I don't care.
I can't tell you how many times we went across the bridge and it was just like, you guys have anything to claim? We're like, no, we just came over for the strippers.
Man, I tell you what, that whole situation growing up and being able to drink in Canada is just the strangest.
At 18.
So weird. Like, we'd just get together, drive over there, put our money in, get a hotel, and just be stupid.
It was great.
Then leave a bunch of alcohol behind. Like, as if you never...
Look, I'm just saying, they paid great for American bands to come play over there at the strip clubs.
I believe it.
It was so... We had food, all the booze, like any other substances you wanted.
Right.
But, and then we'd show up at, some... Denny's or Ramshorn or something like that type restaurant.
Yeah.
And there's the band, and then there's a bunch of strippers at 6 o'clock in the morning because we're all trying to sober up before we head across back to Detroit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just a weird situation because I remember going to McDonald's the next morning because you're like, I need something, and then they're like, would you like bacon on that? And then it was Canadian bacon, and I was like, I should have saw that coming. Yeah. Oh,
that's
let's
awesome.
see. We got some things over here in chat. Strange Tony is still mixing and mastering it. Buy Baghead's greatest hits CD.
He's got a greatest hits CD?
That's what he said. You're still mastering it and mixing it, apparently. Ladies love Baghead's greatest hits.
I mean, hey, I guess if that's a promotion point, why not?
Bobby says I'm already there. LOL 52. I would not have guessed that. Baghead 53 and single. Can we find Baghead love, people?
Can we find Baghead love?
Baghead some love?
Baghead needs some love.
I think drinking age in Canada is 19. It probably is now.
It is now. It was 18 when we were growing up.
Is it 18? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they changed it.
And they let us get hotel rooms over there.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. Crazy.
Emily over here is chiming in. She's loving this show so far.
Oh, thanks, Emily.
Holly says, so many things, new generations are addicted to technology.
Yeah.
And then Emily says, my dad's birthday is the 4th too. We just went to Indiana and bought stuff. She said, dude, living on the border at 19. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the thing. Like really, and now they just pop. They're like, hey, that's a pretty big Walmart parking lot. Let's put a tent there with lots of explosives.
Well, yeah.
And that's what it is. And you know what? The way they, you know what? I'm gonna feel like I'm old right now.
Sure.
I hate driving in the Walmart parking lot.
Me too, because nobody pays attention.
No. It's just like, oh, perfectly. There's like, here's a meridian or whatever. That doesn't stop nobody. They're like, I'm just gonna drive through.
I've literally seen people jump the median to get the only spot that was open.
So crazy.
I'm like,
I feel old like bringing this up, but like I'm legit. Sometimes I'm scared for my life.
Well, look,
Driving
man,
in that parking lot.
And what is it? What is it about people that park in the handicap spots? They're the worst drivers ever.
I'm not gonna go there with you on this one.
I'm just saying,
I'm backing
man.
off on that one.
You've seen them, and then they run you over with little
No,
Negos.
it is the people that don't have that have been just wilding out in that parking
Good
lot.
God,
I have
man.
never seen anybody with that on theirs. I'm like, no, I'm not going there.
It's the craziest thing.
Bobby also says my daughter's getting married on July 4th, and her birthday is July. Help me out. July.
What? I gotta hear this story, Emily.
July 6th. Thank you. Stupid heart in my
She
way.
said I was deported from Canada. I didn't have enough in my bank account.
Oh no! What?
I gotta hear more of that story.
Yeah, that's.
Holly says Walmart blows over here.
See?
To no one can drive here either.
No, I think it's just universal. Like it's a free for all Walmart.
So do they
parking
have
lot.
two different sites, like the people of Walmart and the people that can't drive at Walmart?
You know, there should be.
I'm thinking
There
should
should be. I remember asking them when I worked there if I could go around, if like that could be a job. I was like, can I have the job where I walk around and take pictures of people at the people
That's
of
a
Walmart?
legit thing.
And they said, Heather, that's not a job.
It's the people
I
of
used to get in
Walmart.
so much trouble at work when I was younger. It was so good.
Look, I'm just saying.
Just saying. Yeah. No, you guys are really blowing up chat tonight.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate that.
It is
Thank
the top
you.
of the hour, Heather.
Ooh, it's time to give some shout outs.
It's time to get some shout outs.
My favorite time.
Yay!
All right. Thank you, guy in the chair, for pulling up these.
He makes us look so professional.
He does. He does. So, as you can see, guys, on the wall of on...
The shout outs.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I can see it here now. I'm good. I'm good.
You broke things.
So, Guitar Friday. Ooh, pretty. We've got some new...
Yeah.
We've got some new...
Got some new banners
logo.
up there.
Like,
Yeah.
So, we got Guitar Fridays, Magic Jerks.
I love that new icon
Yeah,
there. That's
that is
cool.
very cool.
Heck yeah.
Have you tried winning? It says. Action charge.
Action charge.
Action surge. And Initiative Impossible.
Sure.
Of course, you're listening to the Don't Make This Weird podcast.
That's what we do here.
And Tony, take it away.
So then we got Twiddler's Place, obviously. Baghead. This is my brain. MTG Attitude and Chill Stream. There's more coming down the pipe, guys. We are just trying to get our shit together because life be life.
Well, we're just getting back. Like, it's
Yeah.
we took a 10-month hiatus.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose. We just kind of took it. And you know what? I'm glad that, I don't think that I'm glad we're back. I'm glad that we're back.
I'm so glad that
for
we're
one.
back.
And I'm glad that you guys are back too.
Yes, in
They love
spades.
us.
Like, you guys
They
are
really
killing
love
it. I
us.
love it.
I didn't think they did, but they do. They
Well,
showed up.
And all of those shout outs they're connected to Strange Friends Media in some odd way.
In some form of way, yeah.
So-
Yeah. Twiddler's Place is his own, he stands on his own
Yep.
there, but we do want to give that shout out to him because
We love Twiddler.
We love Twiddler. Twiddler's awesome. And of course, Action Surge is on their own as well.
Yep.
But
They do D&D, and we're trying to get hooked up with them so we can play some more D&D because we love playing D&D.
we do love playing D&D.
Because we're nerds.
We are nerds. I do miss playing Ren. I'm not gonna lie.
Ren Smash.
Ren was smashing.
Yeah, I miss Guy Norris because Bard be doing Bard things.
Lenoris, you mean? Yes. Yeah, he was always messing something up, but fixing your
Look,
issues.
I'm just saying, between Lenoris and Marnin, we gave that goat the most righteous mohawk ever.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
I do remember that.
I rolled a nat 20
do
on
remember
that, and
that.
so did Guy.
You know what's interesting? I remember when I was like 11, my brother and his friends used to play. Just brings me
Yeah.
back to Stranger Things. Seeing
God, I
the whole
love that show.
situation. We had a screen tent outside, and they would go out there and try to have like candles going and whatever, and play out in the screen tent.
Sure.
And I remember one time, we need another person. Would you think you could try to play? I was like, I think I was 9 years old. So I jumped in. He helped me make a character up. I died very quickly, but I figured, I was like, you know what? It was fun one time. Like, it was fun once. And I never thought like I'd really play again. And then we got into it, and it's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So.
And the fact that that was our entertainment back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had some friends come together, and I want to say it was one of my brothers, but I don't remember. We played the incarnation before it was D&D. It was called Chainmail, and it was literally a book wrapped in chainmail, and that's, you developed your character, a lot of the same stuff, but it wasn't as fluent as Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
So growing up, like you talked about, watching Stranger Things, and like all the nostalgia feels, and going, man,
I'm not gonna lie, nostalgia is just gives you that. So it gives you the warm and fuzzies when you see the things from your childhood. And I don't know if anybody else that's listening and feels that as well. But also, like, we were latchkey kids.
Oh, God, all the way.
There was a lot of things throughout that were very interesting, like, that we, faced as kids and growing up and whatever. That is a lot different, I feel, now. Not that I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole there. But, like, seeing stuff from when I was younger now.
Yep.
Like, I love Care Bears. And I think it was because that was such a time in my life when I was younger that I remember, like, that warm, fuzzy feeling. Well, so now when I see them, I'm like, I'm going to collect my Care Bears.
Same thing with He-Man Masters of the Universe. Like, I am super geeked that they are coming out with a He-Man Masters of the Universe movie.
Ooh, I remember the one, like, I remember
with Dolph Lundgren.
I remember that, and I remember going, bad. But I was so young that I was like, this is so good.
Oh, yeah.
But now, if I were to watch it, I'd be like,
well, and that's the thing, is I was so mad that they did Orko dirty like that. Because I'm like, really? This is, you're going to turn him into a Keebler elf instead of a floating dude?
Did.
Like, what is wrong with you? Come on,
That.
Hollywood.
So, I already told you my age, so I don't care about dating myself, whatever. But I went to see that at a drive-in.
Really?
Yeah, in Waterford area, Pontiac.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So we used to have a drive-in here where Walmart's actually at.
Yes, I do. I heard that.
And one of the first movies that I watched, well, two, because there was always a double feature. The first one that I watched, I can't even remember how old I was. I was really young. Watched Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was huge on that drive-in.
Yeah.
And then the second one that I watched, which scared the shit out of me for some reason, I still can't remember to this day, but the movie was called The Iceman Cometh.
I've heard that, but I don't remember watching it.
It's such a weird B movie. And
yeah.
To this day, I still have no idea why the movie scared me.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember diving in the back seat of the old Woody station wagon and going, turn it off.
I don't want to watch.
And, like, just sitting on the floor eating popcorn going, is it over yet?
You know what's kind of funny is, like, I think back to some of those older movies.
Yeah.
And, like, the scary ones. And one of the ones that was scary for me, actually, growing up, was Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, my God.
And I think the other one was called Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, my God, yes.
The pop.
Yes.
Coming out of the pop machine.
Yes.
And just, like, killing that guy. That one creeped me out, too.
Spoiler
alerts. Sorry.
I think you're good. That movie's, like, almost 40 years old.
And Cat's Eye, do you remember that one?
Yep.
With the little guy?
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Well,
and Creep Show.
Maximum Overdrive was such a cool movie because the whole entire soundtrack was done by AC/DC.
Oh, that's cool. I can appreciate
loved
that.
it because who made who?
But it scared me.
Oh, dude, that truck! Like the first time you see that truck, you're like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yes, it terrified me. Not gonna lie. And Freddy Krueger, fuck that guy.
Dude, I remember the first Nightmare on Elm Street. I didn't sleep for like 3 days.
Dude, the bathtub scene.
Yes.
No. that scared me forever. I was like, well, I'm gonna have to wash myself sometime.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't want to be pulled down under.
God.
That's so terrifying, dude.
That's what I loved about growing up in the 80s. Like, it was...
Yeah, our parents were like, let's watch this.
Oh, God, yeah.
Like, how is that funny?
The first time... So, here's the crazy part
Built
about
different.
it. Is Friday the 13th. Remember? You remember Friday the 13th? Right? Where did it take place?
Crystal Lake. No.
Crystal Lake
yes,
Campground.
okay, I'm right. Okay.
Crystal Lake Campground.
And we have one
Right.
here.
I went to church camp at Crystal Lake Campground 2 weeks later. Exactly.
Oh, damn, dude.
And I was like, nope.
Okay, that would be terrifying.
Oh, my God.
That would be terrifying.
The whole 2 weeks I was at camp, I was like just absolutely freaked out when the exactly.
Yes. So I will say, do you remember reading, like, I didn't read so much of, like, the Goosebumps, but I read a lot of R.L. Stein, Fear Street and stuff growing up.
Yep.
So I was so excited as an adult when they came out with the movies.
With
new
Jack Black?
ones. No, that was Goosebumps.
Oh, Goosebumps. Sorry.
But the Fear Street one came out, and they did a series, I think, of 3 different movies for it. They were freaking terrifying, like super terrifying.
Speaking of that, the movie Critters. Do you remember that movie?
I do.
Oh my God! It's a step down from the movie Gremlins, because Gremlins was fucking terrifying too.
Yeah.
But then you watch stuff like Critters. Like, they had all of these great horror movies in the 80s, and you're just like, how? Like, I used to work at IVY in Vassar. And we'd be making pizza and watching all these like 80s B movie horror flicks.
Yes.
And just like people would come and like, what's that? Like, I remember watching Police Academy all the time.
I love Police Academy. I loved Police Academy. Oh my gosh. And Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh my God, Revenge of the Nerds. Jeez. Yes.
Okay, guys, we go down like nostalgia land, and I love it. Like, I absolutely love like thinking about all these different things, talking about all these different things.
Well, it's nostalgia.
From then.
Like, I mean, look, the kids today are gonna go back 20 years from now and be like, "Hey, where were you in 2026?" And it blows my mind. Like, I remember I was in English class when I was 16 and trying to do math, because that tells you how lousy of a kid I was at school. And it literally took me the whole hour to figure out how old I was going to be in the year 2000. So I finally arrived at, I was going to be 24 in the year 2000.
Year 2000.
Right, in the year 2000. And I went, God, that's old. 24?
Right.
And here I am, literally less than 2 months away from going to be half a century.
Yeah.
And I go, how the hell did I live through all of this stuff, whether it was self-inflicted or not?
Right.
And yet have all these great memories of cartoons and movies and, you know, going to church camp or summer camp or like
the drive-in,
right,
roller skating.
Right.
I wasn't very good at that back then either, but
it
happened.
God.
It happened. Let's see.
What you got in chat over there?
Couple things over here. Let's see. Tim said, I milk cows, didn't have time to be a kid. I've heard that before. Highlander and Cape Fear are 2 movies I remember. He's throwing rhinos. And Time Capsule's joining, and he says, hey.
What's up, Time Capsule?
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Over here in Facebook land, Holly's chiming in. She says, I always get nostalgic over stuff when I see, especially when I saw the gem and the hologram pops.
Oh my gosh.
Now I had to get them all. Haha. Emily's chiming in and she says, not allowed in the dang house for most of the time. And she said, what? He-Man? Yeah. Go watch the trailer. It's awesome. And then Holly says, my dad actually bought a teeter-totter from behind the lot there. And then Emily says, Jeepers Creepers. Oh, that movie.
Jeepers
Good
Creepers
Lord.
got me, and I feel like that. Oh, sorry, was there more?
Yeah,
I didn't want to.
No, make your
But
comment,
Jeepers
though.
Creepers like really freaking did get me. Like, there's just a truck going at. Spoiler alert. Just a truck. Just a truck.
Worst spoiler
like,
ever.
That one always got me because I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm on this really, because we have a lot of roads like that
Yep.
out here,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh, someone's gonna kill me today.
See, that's what fucked me up about Pet Cemetery. It was the
gosh.
same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then Emily says, "No way, camp," and I'm like, "Yeah, it messed with me for the 2 weeks that I was there."
Yep.
And then Holly says, "Do you remember Ben and Willard? I think from another time, but those were They were freaky about a guy who controlled mouses and to off people. Why does that sound so familiar?"
That does sound familiar, actually. It does, and I think that was very terrifying.
Yeah.
And I blocked it out of my mind.
Great, you got PTSD from the
scary
movie.
movies. Yes, absolutely.
But those were the things. Like, I love how the internet has kind of jumped on board with this whole Gen X thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what's wrong with Gen X? Why are they not doing things? It's like, look, man, we were the generation that everyone forgot about. And now you want us to do something about it? We were too busy surviving because we only had ourselves and each other.
Yeah.
So now that we're adults and we are, I guess, part of the consuming class of having bank accounts and jobs and part of that working class generation, we don't care. Like, we literally used to drink all night, get up and go, and not go to bed, and go to work, and then go, "Oh, why did I do this? I'm never doing this again." And the weekend came and did the exact same thing all over again.
And then noticing on your hand that you still had the stamp from
the
club that you got into, and you're like, "Oh, I better get rid of that." I want them to take me serious here.
What? And then on top of that, now, like, our bodies are, like, just not agreeing with us, and we still have to get up and go to work and do all the stuff that we need to do on no sleep.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times we haven't exactly ate the greatest.
Yeah.
Because we were like, nope, I'm going to do this and everything's going to be fine. Not realizing that we're not, 20, 30, 40 something.
Yeah. I mean, I hate that realization sometimes because, like, if it wasn't for my body, I'd be like, yeah, I'm 20s.
Oh, God, yeah.
Woo! But it's definitely, it's hard to go from that to going, shit, it's 8 o'clock and I want to go to bed. What? No.
When I hit 49, I was like, this is cool. My body's all right. I'm not having too many issues. Literally, I woke up the next morning like I got hit by a truck. Mm-hmm. And I remember...
That was 40s for me.
Being tired and going, God, what time is it? It's got to be late. It was like 6:30.
Yeah.
And I'm going, what is going on?
I turned 40. I was like, this is great. And then I bent down to pick up a freaking sock. And I put my back out. This is awful. But then I was like, this should be okay. I'll make it through, whatever, Ugh.
It's so weird being alive for this long, seeing so many things that have happened just in the past 50 years. Whether you're following any of the stuff that's on the news, which I don't care about. Yeah. But, like, all of this stuff, like, from when we were kids of going, hey, man, Saturday morning cartoons or the after-school cartoons. Like, anything on PBS, bro. Yeah. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Yeah. Oh, God. The mall. Mm-hmm. Like, we used to go, there was this amazing...
That's where you met people. That's where you got nervous to see your crush at, apparently.
Right. You go to the arcade and, like, your grandma would give you a roll of quarters and be like, don't spend it all in one place. And it's like, I'm going to the arcade. I'm going to spend it all in one place.
Exactly.
But, like...
That's the intention.
You got to do those things and, like, all your friends were there because we didn't have cell phones.
Right.
We're just like, hey, what are you doing Saturday? Probably going to Saginaw, going to the mall.
Yeah.
And then you'd run into one or two friends and be like, hey, let's go play Terminator 2 because they got Uzis. And, like, just, it was so cool.
It was cool. It was very cool. I mean, I remember that too. And, like, they'd have the little kiosks and, the little, like, sunglasses hut or jewelry. And you'd just be like, oh, Bath and Body Works and Claire's. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started there. I loved Claire's. But, back then I could also eat, like, the big-ass cookies from
oh, God, those were so good.
Mrs. Fields, whatever, Auntie M's pretzels. But I guess Saginaw, they are actually advertising for people to rent out kiosk spaces.
Really?
Yeah, they're trying to
Bring
bring
the
it
mall
back
thing
to
back,
life. Yeah, they're trying to bring it back to life.
That's crazy.
So,
Hey, Dawn's chiming in. She said, Pet Cemetery got me.
oof.
And Emily's chiming back in and says, dude, my neighbor bought a truck that looked just like Jeepers Creepers truck.
Oh, God, no.
And it sat there, and that anniversary date, I was so freaked out. And she said, he's going to turn it into an ice cream. Going to turn on ice cream.
Oh, my God.
And she said, oh, my God. I had the stamps and was the housekeeper at the hotel, puked in the toilet, washed it, then washed it, and it was horrid. She said, I'm over being 41. I want a refund.
Oh, 41.
Girl, it doesn't get any easier.
You know what?
Do all the things now so future you will thank you so you can move.
Yeah, leveling up.
Leveling up. Like
That's what it is.
It's just so surreal. Like playing on stage now is even different too.
Do you find it like, I'm ready to go to bed?
No, like it's so weird because I still have no idea how I did half of the stuff in my late teens and 20s and 30s playing on stage. Because now I'm playing on stage and I actually have energy to run around instead of, I'm sure the substances and the alcohol.
That's a difference, yeah.
But like now I'm, running around on stage and some of the other, band members are like, what are you doing? Like I'm winded for singing through this song. And I'm like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But like even having the endurance to sing, whether it's singing lead vocals or doing backup vocals, like it's so surreal now.
Yeah.
Of being able to do all that stuff. Plus, I got a pretty awesome wireless system where I'm not chained to my pedal.
Yeah, that's true too. That helps.
But, it's such a different time now that I'm scaring the hell out of 50. And I'm just like, man, I want 50 more years of having this experience because I finally figured out how my brain works.
Right.
So now I can learn things and it sticks. And then I'm, for the most part, figuring out how my body works finally. But then, like, shit starts breaking down. And you're like, what the hell? I just figured out how to use it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel the same way because, like, now I'm like, oh, man. Now it's more like, we're going to have to give you bifocals. We're going to have to...
Yeah, fuck that.
Fix your hands. Here's some surgeries. Like, and I'm like, can I get, like, a sticker that said I came here today or something fun at least? Because this...
Yeah, what happened to a lollipop? Like, I remember going to the kid as a doctor. You want a lollipop? Yeah.
No, they don't do that now because they're like, you're going to gain 50 pounds. Something. I don't know.
I'm fasting, bitch. Bring it.
But no, I don't know.
That's the thing is it's such an interesting time in history to where everything is so immediately accessible with all of this stuff.
Yeah.
But yet what we're doing from a creative standpoint is we're literally unplugging to get plugged back in. And it's such a cool time because I think some of the best times is going back to what they did hundreds of years ago. Is literally sitting on the front porch and just shooting shit.
Yes.
Oh, like, how cool is that?
I do love that. I'm
like,
not gonna lie.
love the fact that, I can hang with my friends on a front porch, drink a cold Frosty, and be like, hey, this is what it's about. Or having the bonfire.
The bonfire.
That was so great, man.
Doing the adult prom.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, man, that was so much fun.
Just stuff like that, being able to entertain and just have that time and... and it's just like, come as you are, it's fine. We're no big deal. Let's just get together and have a good time.
And create memories without, your invisible friend, the camera here, and going, look, man, the minute we get off the show here, we're going to hang out for a minute, and then we're both going to go, fuck, I'm tired, I'm going to bed.
Right.
But, like,
to do.
There's life outside of this.
Yeah.
Go remember your nostalgia. Like, go find an old DVD or an old VHS and, like, plug back into that and remember why you were creative, why you were doing the things that you were doing.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you how many times we've sat in the studio and it's like, oh, hey, remember that? And then we write a song about it.
Yeah. And we've been talking about nostalgia of when we were younger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is the 350th episode. We've had so many people that we've interviewed and things. Is there any of that time? Is there anyone in particular that you could go back to and like one of your favorite moments?
Sam.
Sam.
Sam all the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Like I said, no mushrooms. That
Oh my
still
God.
haunts me to this shit. Sam, if you're listening, buddy,
That was so good.
we've got to get you back on the show because I want to,
Love Sam. Sam
help
is
promote
awesome.
your business. Not that you need it, but like we love, love, love your food.
Yeah.
But no, Sam with the Mercurials, and like the
Sam.
fact that Sam was a one-man party for the
He really
whole
was.
episode.
Yeah, he really was. That was
And then we
such
bring
a
him on
good
to
one.
promote his solo CD.
Mm-hmm.
And just such good stuff. He wrote the Taco Bell song. Like I still
Taco
love
Bell song was amazing, dude. Not even gonna lie, that was so good. He's just like this like such a fun
Yeah.
spirit. He is such a fun dude. Sam is awesome.
Well, and getting the opportunity to share the stage with him, like there's definitely a special place in our heart for Sam because
Yeah, the band for the Relay for Life.
oh god, yeah,
Man, that brings back some memories, dude.
But yeah, I'd have to say Sam. Like, don't get me wrong. Like every guest that's been on the show, we truly love, and we are constantly making new memories. Like main event Mike when we were promoting the Tuscola Palooza. Like I loved Mike and talking about his dime bag memories and stuff. But it was great having Sam on, and we've had so many other guests. Like I still miss Chris, man. Like dude, Chris buddy,
was so fun. Yeah.
Mr.
Love
Robinson
Chris.
neighborhood.
Yes. Yeah, it was such good times. And I think one that really stands out to me is when we had that Matt on.
Oh god, yeah. Matt
and he's
was great.
talking about how he's serving like lunch, and this little kid and he comes up to get his nachos, and he goes, I really love sour cream. And just the way that he said that and was talking about this kid, it was such a funny moment.
Yeah.
We had such a good time. But there's been so many people on that it has been a blast. It's been a great experience.
Yeah, we've had Infamous Quick on, like Loud Love to Terry, to Eric, to Brad, to all
Their
of the
performance while they were on.
Oh, God,
amazing. We also had Orla Bora on.
Oh, yes.
That was a good show. Like,
I got to
that
reach
was a
out to
great
Chase
memory.
and get him on here with Chase and the Backroads Band.
That would be great. That would be a lot of fun.
Heck
There's just been so many fun times.
Yeah. Well, and I mean,
celebrating.
We've had so many bands on. I mean, Mitch, God, every episode with Mitch was great.
Comedians.
Yeah, Mike Ball.
Paranormal investigators.
Yeah, Thumbs.
Yeah, clown.
Oh, yeah.
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 Just different stuff. It was a very cool experience.
We've had the Jeremy and crew on a handful of times with 30F. We got to get them on with Single Barrel because
that's a different band now.
Well, they're doing all original stuff now.
Oh,
so
very cool.
It's great to because they released a bunch of stuff for their demo CD Live from the Man Cave.
Yeah.
Which I got a bunch of the tracks early,
Very
which was
cool.
so much fun. But yeah, like to pin down one Sam, but like all of them, because there's so many memories. I mean,
Adam and the Metalhawks.
oh my god, that was so cool doing
That
an
was a
interview with
cool
them.
interview. I mean, to talk to that guy who, he gets on, and they were like putting so many different videos out.
Yeah.
And he captivates you. He does sound like Jack Black, but he is his own person. And to listen to those guys and the music that they do, like that was a cool interview too. That was a very cool interview.
Who do you guys want to see us interview?
Yeah, if you guys, you know what? Yeah, let us know. I don't know if we can make it happen, but we'll try.
I'd love to get the guy. Excuse me, Daddy.
Oh, yeah, that guy's awesome. That guy is funny.
This is some grade A bullshit.
We're getting close to the end of the show. We got a couple minutes left, guys. So I'm gonna go onto the YouTubes, and we have time capsule saying sleeping is a full contact sport when you're over 50.
Bro.
So true.
It's a full contact sport scaring the shit out of 50. I am violent.
Do you have anything over there?
I've got a ton of stuff over there.
right.
Emily, thank you so much. Seriously, a shout out to Emily. She's been blowing the chat up tonight.
Fantastic.
Like you are our self-promoting guru for us. Like seriously,
First
thank
time
you.
coming on. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
she said being old sucks. The bifocals. She's like, do you have chin hair? Oh my god.
Me?
I think she's talking to you.
Try. light
Yeah,
to get
right.
rid of it. Did you notice?
And then Holly said, they're probably going to make you pay for the lollipop, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then Emily says, I want to go back to just the shutdown. She said, oh, my God, you adult prommed?
Yes.
I was the crazy that jumped in the pool in my dress. It was approved.
Oh, that would be so fun.
That's
Gotta
awesome.
Do it. Gotta do that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in over on Facebook. Hey, if you guys like this, please like, subscribe, share the show. You know, we're shilling as much as we can because this is what we love doing, guys. Like, and we love the interaction for the chat. Seriously, thank you. We can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah, be prepared to like tune in when we start getting back into playing games on the show.
Not
Not necessarily this one, but Chill Stream.
Yeah.
We have been talking about getting back into that, doing some kind of funny games, some different things like that.
Pico
Hopefully,
Park.
you guys will find it entertaining. I don't know, but it's entertaining for us. So we hope that you guys will follow on Strange Friends Media. Right now, we're currently at 445, so I'd like to see a couple new people joining in there.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe on Strange Friends Media over here, and again, we will be back for episode 351. Not next Thursday.
Nope.
Not next Thursday.
We're doing life next Thursday.
We'll do life in next Thursday, but we will be back with our guest.
Yep. On the 11th for Brooke Luther. Killer Kids. Go check out her book. You can pre-order it on Amazon. And our guy in the chair pulled up all of the the shout outs, the wall of shame there.
Next show.
Next show, June 11th. There you go.
Thank you. And so again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. All of your commentary, like the back and forth with you guys, going down memory lane with the shows, going down memory lane for the nostalgia. We do appreciate it, guys. And yes, chin hair is a thing. It's fine. I don't care.
I feel
I'll
really
grow a
called
beard.
out right now.
Whatever. I don't care.
I do what I want.
Do what I want. But we thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. We will see you again June 11th with Brooke Luther.
With Brooke Luther.
Thanks, guys. And remember, are you ready? Keep it weird.
See you guys next time.